So it is 18:21 p.m. It is Sunday. Happy Simple Sunday, y'all. I am feeling a lot better. I actually got out last night and went to the movies. So I'm gonna run a triple feature off. So I saw Dune Part 2 opening weekend, Madam Web, and The Beekeeper. Yeah. And I did not get no collector cup or bucket because they didn't have them in. Whatever. I'll roam eBay for one. So here's my thoughts. Dune Part 2. I am torn on this because I love the miniseries director's cut, but given how much was expanded on this, it does edge ahead. And then I found out people don't like the director's cut of the miniseries. Like, damn. Okay. Fade was definitely MVP for this movie. Easily. He was so good. And I can't believe how toned down he was 24 years ago. Like, I had no idea because I've never listened to the audiobooks. Though, for the most part, it does have the miniseries feel, but with further development and cutbacks. Yeah, it still has the whole layout, but definitely more development and stuff. So, it was nice. Uh, like, for instance, Paul's training was cut out in favor of fast tracking. Yeah, that was annoying. But not so bad. Not to the point of like, oh, this sucks. I did like the addition of Lady Jessica's pregnancy and her talking with Paul's unborn sister. Yeah, that was cool. And yes, I know she was pregnant in the miniseries and shit, but the communication between her and the baby, that was really cool. That's what was added in. Can't really recommend D-Box for this because it was only 47% throughout. Like, it was pretty bad. Like, I was like, why isn't there a whole lot of movement? Though feeling the worm ride, that was pretty damn dope. I love that. I have not read or listened to the books because I tried beforehand and couldn't focus right. I couldn't. I do prefer Rabin's beheading in the miniseries versus Gurney shanking him in the throat. Nah, the shank in the throat was just I like the beheading more. The amount of practical shit was amazing too. What there was so much practical in this. I was amazed by that. That was really cool. Mostly the tactical part with the rocket launcher Chani fired. That was cool shit. That was just so good. But the running the cover and stuff, really nice. Um, Shame Fade's time was short lived, but them's the breaks. So shitty, man. The Black Sun on Harkonnen, immaculate. Oh man, and the fireworks, black fireworks. That was cool as fuck. I do want to see the art book for this down the road, and I won't buy it because I don't need it. I really don't. I was gonna buy the first one, never bought it because I had already covered it, and disappointed. I know I made a mom in front of me irked because I kept remembering things and got overexcited at different times. She kept giving me that look back. She like, whatever, bitch. The battles were amazing too, and I'm anxious to see what the other houses look like. A forewarning. There are times when the scenes switch between light and dark, which is a bitch. So if you got vision issues, be careful. Yeah, so basically, like if you have epilepsy, yeah, you might want to prepare yourself because a lot of that was annoying, and that's why my eyes hurt most of the night because it would go from like bright to dark. It was so frustrating. I'm like, stop. And I held my bladder that whole fucking time. Christopher Walken as the Emperor was alright. Nothing special. Sorry, he just didn't have that impact. After seeing this, I'm not sure which is better, miniseries or duology. I really don't. In terms of expansion, Dennis wins. He really does. Though I miss the energy of Alec Newman. I like Alec. He's so good with that role. Who's my Muad'Dib? Alec hands down, but Timothy is definitely coming into the role good. Yeah. Kyle is interesting. Everybody has their favorites. And I'll leave it at that. And I saw somebody bitch about how Oh, what the hell they cry about? Cheney's role switch. They called Zendaya's rendition, how'd they say it? An American suntan bullshit deal. I'm just like, you've never seen the miniseries, have you? Like, Barbara is so much better. Uh, and I prefer Barbara over Zendaya. It's just preference. 9.1 out of 10 though. Good shit. Um, yeah, so that was Dune. Madam Web. God damn. I can safely report that Sydney is not masturbation material. That is, unless you're into teens. Yeah, she's not. That motherfucker, I swear, that's the funniest story I heard out of Madam Web. Was that some dude was in the theater and saw her in her suit and started masturbating right away. Just whipped it out and went to town. There's nothing appealing about her. Ugh. No, thank you. I'm good. I am so good. No, absolutely not. I will say that the black chick, that her attire reminded me of Halle Berry and Bulworth. I remember that aesthetic. I like that look. That was a good look on Halle Berry. Not this girl. No. Ugh. The director really captured the 2003 aesthetics very well. I will give him that. Definitely captured them aesthetics. Because, see, the problem is they see it and they're expecting top quality fucking endgame shit, when what they need to do is unplug from that severely. It's bad. Oh god, it's so bad. Because if you're expecting top quality with every CBM that comes out, you're already giving into your subconscious high expectations and your familiar hell. And it's so bad. It's like it's your comfort zone, but you need to break out of that shit. Me, I have seen everything because I did not get hooked on all this shit that came out last decade. Like, it was nice, but not that nice. Oof. I especially love that '03 Mountain Dew Code Red and Pepsi cans. I remember them cans so well. Fuck. Miss them fuckers. Is Dakota good as Matting Web? A tiny bit. But I prefer Helen Mirren in the role more. Way more. Like, I grew up with old lady Madam Web, not young Madam Web, who has no fucking sense of direction. Just saying. How they missed her is beyond me. And then I saw a fan made poster with Maggie Smith on it. That would have been cool too. Maggie Smith would have been good. But when you say Madam Web and you see her from '94, you think Helen Mirren, because she, one, has that elegance and has that swagger, has that class. And, oh my. It's just so good. And she has the regalness as well. God. The funniest part in this, there's a lot of funny parts. The funniest part is the trio in the woods leaving for the diner. Like, why didn't you put out the fire? They just walk away and the fire's still going. Like, Smokey the Bear's like, only these cunts would make a forest fire. God. And then Cassie comes back magically. It's out. I don't know. Maybe S.J. Clarkson was going for movie mistakes too when making this, or just forgot altogether. CPR scene is good foreshadowing and also hilarious blowjob simulation. It's horrible. The other fucking irony is that this came out on Valentine's Day. Same date as 50 Shades of Grey. That was so stupid. I don't know if that was a prank, intentional, or they just completely missed that. Dumb. Props on comic accurate suits. I truly commend that. That I like. Comic accuracy is good shit. That's nice. I know Ezekiel is getting bashed for not having a full background of his resources. And even Boss Logic said, what was his origin story? And me, I go into these movies with no expectations. I really don't. I'll see people say, "Oh, this is a dumpster fire. This film sucks." And then I'll watch it. I'm like, "Oh, this is really fucking good." And you people are just bitching because you expected something better. Your fault, not mine. I get that too, because even I'm curious about how he got that technology and funds. Like, who's your hookup? Is it Jason Bourne? uh, it's interesting. Like, how did you get your funds? How'd you get your funds? How'd you get your electronics? How did you get that hot assistant who literally looks like the basic clerk at Hot Topic from back then? Or Spencer's, one of the two. God, I remember that one clerk from Spencer's. Shit, she had a big ass. Whew, flat as hell, but a great ass. I'm a man, what'd you expect? Meanwhile, oh, look at that gray sweat season. I just want to save that thing swinging. It also captures post 9/11 too, because Born Identity was delayed in the same era. Yeah. Yep, same fucking era. Because I love this is set in '03, so it's like I just go back to '03. I'm like, I remember all this shit. Also, the cam spying foreshadows today's world and what Nolan would do in Dark Knight 6 years later in 2008. Pretty cool. Uh, and that's amazing how advanced that was for 2003. Like real time shit in '03 before social media. That's impressive shit. Cassie's precog sequences were great. I like those. They were good. And I also know people complaining about Ezekiel not web slinging. Oh yeah, there's that bullshit. There's a lot of shit in this they complained about. Fun fact: some spiders jump. In case you didn't know that. Thank you, Zoo Books, for raising me properly. Yeah, we read Zoo Books growing up. I did. My gen read that shit. We know about spiders and what they can do. Y'all motherfuckers like, duh, he doesn't web sling. Why does he not web sling? He has to web sling. Idiot. It does set up for a sequel, given Cassie would probably be taking them to Peru to learn about their individual powers. And I saw another article saying that the producer is hoping for a sequel. The producer's hoping for a sequel. Oh boy, can't wait for that shit. Also, Cassie's a kidnapping groomer like pedo bats. She's kidnapped them. She's grooming them. Oh god. I do love the conveniently placed bar under the car so she could jimmy the license plates off. It's too good. And Mike Epps, what a fucking waste, man. And there, even when he's dead, like there's a small snippet of him smirking, a little smirk on his face. I'm like, damn, he got wasted. Like, oh well. Ugh. The diner fight was the best, and also making separate universes is becoming stale. Didn't need them back then. Don't now. You just don't. They're a fucking waste. Like the fact that they decided, oh, it's going to be a separate universe. I'm like, y'all need to get off the separate verse train. It doesn't work. It really doesn't. It makes everything more stupid and more segregated and more apartheid. Marvel is Marvel, DC is DC, Image is Image, Dark Horse is Dark Horse. God. It's like, stop making so many separate verses. You look retarded. It's like you don't have anything good. It's like, oh, we're gonna do a multiverse. We're gonna make our own universe. Give me a break, dude. The absolute funniest thing. End credit song of Dreams by the Cranberries. What the fuck? Why? Why? Like when the credits rolled and that played, I'm like, really? I just started laughing my ass off. Like, God. As is, 4.9 out of 10. Yeah, there is a story to this, as people would have you not believe. There is a story. If Ezekiel had deets on his funding and suit making montage, it could be higher. The plot twist of Cassie being responsible for his death was unique because I've read that in a comic before. I don't know which one. I don't really remember. It might even have been a CBM series. I don't remember. Her getting blinded by a firework is dumb. That was so dumb. Ageism in Hollywood is so damn weird and sad. It is. If Helen had been tapped for the role, it would have been easy payday for her. But they want to go for sex appeal and semi-youthful looking folks for roles. Yeah. I'm actually surprised Madam Web hasn't been in Spider-Verse yet. I'm very surprised by that. Because I'm thinking about Spider-Verse and shit and how, Miguel's watching over all the events going down and shit. Why didn't Madam Web step in yet? This fucking movie. Wow. Do I regret watching it? Fuck no. This was good shit. But damn. Oh, God. And then Beekeeper. Oh, this was a train wreck in itself. Jesus Christ. No, it was fucking amazing. I never laughed so much, cheered so much, been so fucking happy in my life. This was great. Great plot twist on Danforth being the Madam President's son and having a Madam President. That's cool. That's something I definitely root for. I want a female president. This does feel like an underrated comic story I didn't know about. It has that feel. Like if this had come out, say, 2000s. Yeah, 2000s. And, or better example, let's say there was nothing but shooter films for a long time. Just a whole decade of nothing but shooter films. Okay? And this came out during that time frame. It was like, oh yeah, such and such was the best, blah, blah, blah. And then one person like, what about the Beekeeper? Like, the fuck is that? This would be underrated in that time frame, in that in that genre. No. But yeah, David Ayer did good with this. Oh man, it's so good. I wouldn't mind seeing him versus John Wick. It's that fucking good. Oh, I never had so much fun watching this. Oh yes, he's a beekeeper. This is important. There are bees that get taken care of, so no misleading in the title. So if you were curious about that, if he really takes care of bees and he's a beekeeper, you're okay. He is. I do like the Beekeeper organization too, and the fact that it's got the way they're described is so good. Like it's pretty dope and intrinsic. It does have that 2008 feel to it though. I can't explain it. It just does. It's that late 2000s deal. Oh yeah, no sex either. Very awesome. Even got the poster for it too, and I'll post that tomorrow. Tonight I'm just relaxing and shit. Wouldn't mind seeing more on the beekeepers themselves, but I'm pleasantly content with what I saw. 11 out of 10. So out of the three of these, which did I like the most? It's a toss-up between Dune and Beekeeper. Like, I loved Dune. That was good shit. Oh, okay. Wallpaper changed on my laptop. And Beekeeper was exciting, and Madam Web is just fuck. So I'm gonna go with Beekeeper on this one. Oh, that was good. Jason Statham is definitely still got it. Yeah, he's still got it. One of the most underrated action stars, I would say. I loved him in Transporter. That was good too. And I also love his original dance roots in the music video. Yeah, that shit's funny. Who would have thought he'd go from a silver body paint dancer to action star? Some wild shit, man. I mean, look at Vin Diesel. Fuck, Vin Diesel's another one. Went from doing a Street Sharks commercial, Street Sharks, my jam, to being a high paid action star. Very amazing. And man, his energy in that commercial for Street Sharks was off the fucking rails, man. Love that shit. God, so good. Uh, but yeah, I definitely want to get the Steelbook for Beekeeper. I don't know about Dune Part 2. I don't know, like, it's good, but I'm conflicted because the miniseries is one of my favorites. One of my god tier favorites, actually. Madam Web, goddamn. But if you like these three films, you should give them a shot again. See if you really want to watch them again or own them. If you've not seen these films, you don't know jack shit about them, try them out, see if you want to enjoy these for yourself. Everybody's different. Opinions are assholes. Everybody's got them. No one's right. No one's wrong. You can be who you want and have what you want. But yeah, so that's what I got. So yeah, Madam Web for this year, definitely one of the low tier Marvel films of the year. Yeah, definitely low tier. Shame on that. Oh, low tier release is for 2024. So yeah, bummer. So, I'm back with a book review. Stay tuned.